My son Colin came to Glenholme. He was here for 3 years for his 9th, 10th, and 11th grades. He had become school phobic. When he was home, he was not going to school. He was filled with physical complaints, couldn't get his mind off his headache, his stomach ache, whatever it was. Homework was a huge problem at home. It was like World War III in our house. I knew it was only going to get worse because school was getting harder.
Mainstream education isn't always going to work for students with unique learning differences. A one-size-fits-all academic structure can't always be the approach. Rather, it takes an individualized method to tap into their capabilities.
I think when creating a program for students, it's very important to have a diverse set of curricula and activities and to do a wide range of strategies to help the students become more effective learners. At Glenholme, our strategies always try to enhance the strengths that the students bring to the table and help them compensate for the areas that they're not as strong in. We do strategy instruction on executive functioning skills, organization, higher order thinking skills. We do a lot of pro-social cooperative learning skills, and we integrate values-based education with that, and we find that when the students can succeed at that and being more positive self-advocates for themselves, they can take those skills into the future and help them have a better, stronger skill base as they approach the future.
Families want to see their child thrive. There are highly specialized schools that strike the balance between academic achievement and emotional support. The Glenholme School is an independent, coeducational, special needs boarding school that provides individualized services for every student on campus. The comprehensive learning environment supports the success of students with high-functioning autism spectrum disorders, ADHD, OCD, Tourette, depression, anxiety, and other learning differences.
In order to help students accomplish their goals, we use a system of positive behavioral supports and applied behavioral analysis. And what that really looks at is, instead of consequencing negative behavior, really looking at reinforcing positive behavior. The research will show that when you reinforce a behavior, it will be repeated. This can be very empowering for the students, and we really look for them to become more aware of their behaviors and understand triggers for their behaviors, understand how their behavior affects other people, so that they can engage in more socially acceptable behaviors when they're out in the larger communities.
The teachers and staff helped me with advocating for myself, and that was very difficult for me before. And right now I'm at Institute Culinary Education for baking and pastry, and I am carrying an 8 average.
The Glenholme School, a Devereux Center, offers a full spectrum of services for students in grades 5 through 12, as well as a postgraduate curriculum. The goal here is to foster the intellectual, personal, and social growth of young people. What they're doing here is working, as graduates of Glenholme go on to reputable college and career opportunities.
Our middle school students are taught in a self-contained classroom with one primary teacher and a teacher assistant in each classroom. At the high school level, our kids travel in a departmentalized model where teachers who are certified either as special education or in the content area see students at a different class each period that they go. We look and feel a lot like a traditional boarding school. There is a lot of support going on behind the scenes and even directly within classroom, but we offer the similar courses that you would find in a traditional boarding school. And with our New England Association of Schools and Colleges accreditation, we're able to issue diplomas to all students who've met all the credit requirements for the high school diploma.
The biggest advantage, I think, in the arts is giving them a safe environment where they can practice their social skills and learn to become more confident as people. And the arts allows them to practice that through the exchange of working with each other, being part of a team, learning that they have sole responsibilities that they have to manage, that other people are going to count on them. So they're developing a good work ethic at the same time so that the whole team can be successful and understand what it takes for them to contribute to that.
I try to get into a lot of the acting and singing and like chorus and plays and talent shows, and also being director of Glee Club and doing all that fun stuff. And it's really boosted up a lot of my courage. I didn't have so many friends back then, and now that being here at Glenholme, I have a ton of friends that support me and are always there for me when I need them.
Glenholme really helped Colin to function in the world. My son would not be in college. He would not have been able to hold a job. He drives a car, that would not have been able to be accomplished. He can be independent. He's not dependent upon us to take care of all his physical needs. I have hope for his future now.
To learn more about the Glenholme School and enrollment, visit theglenholmeschool.org or call 860-868-7377.